the ministry begins and the gospel began to spread through Europe, springboarding from Philippi. And when he wrote his letter here, he wanted to make sure that he made it clear of what the Philippians need to be doing in spite of his calamities. Like he said, this technically was a love letter to the church. This was a love letter from prison to the church. And because at this time, Paul was in shackles. He was in Rome and he was headed for capital punishment. And he wrote this letter during the time that he was in shackles. Now, jail wasn't like jail today, like you get commissary and now he was in a dungeon, man. Dark down there, rats running around. It wasn't like jail today where you go to the day room and all that. Nah. So when he wrote this letter, he wrote it from a place in his personal life was in shambles. It wasn't like he was doing great and he sat in his house drinking hot cocoa and he wrote the letter smiling from his beautiful mansion. No, he understood, his time was almost to come and he wanted to make sure he fortified the church. So this letter is powerful, powerful letter, guys. Um, I also want to say that at one point, just giving you a little bit more history on Philippi. Alexander the Great's father at one time ruled here. They called him the One-Eyed King. He used to rule from here. So it was really strategic by God to move through Greece, to move through Europe from this particular place. Because we have to understand that at one point, Alexander the Great in Greece, they ruled the known world. There was a world power until Alexander the Great perished. And they split off into four different parts, which the Bible prophesies in the book of Daniel about so eloquently. The Bible tells the future, tells the prophecy, and you can't even argue with how on point these prophecies are. They're almost scary. They're so real. They're so vivid. But there was a strategic reason why the gospel springboarded from Europe, from Philippi. It was a great place to trade. There were a lot happening at this time. Very vibrant area. Different scholars, different people there. It was a hub, a major artery of Europe. So, like I said before, when he wrote this letter, he understood the significance of what the Philippians needed. And I love what Ron said. He said this book is really about how to keep persevering through adversity and understanding what really matters.